Get ready for a jam-packed episode of What's Up. In What's Hot, the co-hosts are talking about a student who was accused of bringing a bomb to school. Did race play a factor? Then we're recapping last week's Republican presidential debate with our political panel. And later, Ricky is introducing us to her Nana, and they're making a delicious treat. Plus, contributor Mike Jones filling in as co-host. All that and much more coming up on What's Up. With Chad Hedrick, Morgan Casto, Austin Burke, and Ricky Nelson. What's Up starts right now.
Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome to another exciting episode of What's Up. We're missing someone.
Which is why I'm sad.
Austin is out sick today, so filling in as co-host is What's Up contributor, Mr. Mike Jones. Thanks for stepping up to the plate.
Thank you. That was a very sad round of applause, but I do appreciate you letting me come on.
He'll take his 15 minutes.
Thank you.
The show must go on. That's showbiz.
Sorry, I was making
See you later,
faces at
Austin.
Mike.
See ya, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Felicia.
Just kidding.
New guy in.
New
you're
guy
cut.
in. There's always somebody waiting in the wings.
We really miss you.
We've got a lot of big show today. Lots of exciting
Big
stuff. But first, can I brag about something awesome that I got to do this weekend?
I guess.
I got to meet Jody Messina. She's a country singer, and
In
it
her
was
camper?
awesome. It's a trailer.
It's a camper.
It was a camper, but it was really cool. She was really nice, and I think I kind of offended her because I said I grew up listening to you. And
Why would that offend her?
Because that made her
It
feel
makes
old.
her feel old.
Doesn't she know how old she is?
I don't know.
I never
But anyway.
understood why people get offended about stuff like that.
You should just tell her you look old for your age.
You look old. at this age.
What just
I
happened?
don't know.
She won't feel
Let's-
so old.
Let's awkwardly move on to Kim Davis now. First of all, I'm a little salty at the moment because I
Forgiveness.
can't. I
forgot.
I've been in contact with the Liberty Counsel, Kim Davis's peeps, and I was denied an interview. So I'm a little.
Turned down.
I'm just not happy right now. But anyway, Kim is speaking out, exclusive, first time. Use all the big words to use it. She spoke to ABC News' Paula Ferris in Moorhead on Monday. Paula flew down and did the interview. I'm going to read some of the quotes from the interview. Let's see. Kim Davis, when she was asked if she agrees with people calling her a hypocrite because she's been married 4 times and she has children out of wedlock, she says, "No, I'm forgiven. Washed clean." She says she has friends who are gay and lesbian and they know where she stands. We don't agree on the issue. Duh. What people say about me does not define who I am. I don't think dignity is guaranteed in the Constitution. She said and then I can't put my name on the license, period. So, what you think? Is she still grasping for straws, or?
I think so. I mean, at this point, just step down. Go away. Get out of your spotlight. I mean, you can hang on to it for as long as you like, but I mean.
I think that it's interesting that it's just now, okay, we're going to do an interview now. The matter is over. It is resolved. Why is this being drawn out? Why is the spotlight?
Because, now there is another lawsuit.
how
Well, what I'm saying is, it should be done. If this was just about her political stance, or her religious stance, not political. If this was just about her religious stance and not a political stance, then it should be over by now. It's much more now,
I'm just so
I think
tired
that
of hearing about her.
and people are taking
all the
advantage of
time.
it and
I tried
giving
to take
her.
advantage of it.
Well, I mean, political
Yeah,
people
politically
with
wise, yeah,
power,
I agree.
and giving her this spotlight, giving her this fame that does not coincide with her original goal. And so I'm just kind of, every time it's mentioned,
I'm over
I
it.
try not to give it any
Yeah.
more attention than it deserves, because regardless of your stance, it's just been drawn out for too long.
Well, now you know what they think. We'll probably talk about her next week.
Yeah.
Just cause.
See you next week.
Anyway, let's move on to it's a big thing that's going on right now. The term Muslim has been brought up in the news a lot. Just a couple weeks, or last week, a Muslim student named Ahmed Mohammed brought a homemade clock to his school in Texas. He was placed in handcuffs and let out of the school after teachers thought his homemade clock looked like a bomb. Comedian, I use that term loosely, Bill Maher, said on his show that the boy deserves an apology, but also questioned if the teacher did anything wrong. He said, quote, "People at the school thought it might be a bomb, perhaps because it looked like a bomb." Republican presidential candidate George Pataki was a guest on that episode and said, "It doesn't look like a bomb, but it also doesn't look like a clock." This comes just days before Republican presidential candidate Ben Carson said on Meet the Press that he would not, quote, "I would not advocate that we put a Muslim in charge of this nation. I would absolutely not agree with that." This comes days after Donald Trump was put on blast for not defending President Obama when a man at a rally called Obama a Muslim and said, quote, "We have a problem in this country and it's called Muslims." Ricky, you're just chomping at the bit. Go.
I'm just so upset. He is a child. Like, he is a student. And from the things that I have read, he was just trying to impress his teachers. Like, he was just like, "Oh, look at this thing that I made that I want to bring to school to show you." Like, who didn't do that when they were in school? Like,
Yeah,
if you
but
made something cool, you brought it to your teacher to show you.
But do you think this was racially provoked? Was this
Yes.
racial profiling?
Yes. That is how, that's what I feel this is. I feel that if he wasn't Muslim, then they wouldn't have thought twice about it. I think they wouldn't have given it a second look. And where was the teacher during all of this?
I can't really vouch. I don't know what the whole details of the teacher
It just
is.
upsets me. He's a child and he doesn't need to be arrested for bringing in a clock. And it just,
But I will say it didn't. I'm not saying it was a bomb. I'm not saying I advocate for what was done to this kid. It didn't look like a clock. The wires and things. I mean, I would be skeptic, regardless of race. That looks sketchy. We are living in a society now where people are walking into movie theaters, malls, churches, schools, and shooting and killing. It's unfortunate that this has happened, that this is the society we live in, especially in a post-9/11 world, which I do think fueled the racial profiling, if that's what this was.
but he's a kid.
I
would have more concern.
They use children
I love
bomb.
children, and he's a child, and I guess I just have better faith in children than most people, because I don't think that, like, why would somebody even do that?
The innocence of a child.
I just,
In Islam, in radical Islam, they do, and I'm not saying this is a radical Islam situation, but they use kids as bombs.
The thing is, like, as my parents are both teachers, and I've grown up in the school system, and I see the reasons why we had to have a clear back when we were in elementary school, so they could see everything. I mean, that is something that it is a threat, and people are afraid. But at the same time, as to the political statement about all Muslims, that's just like saying that gays and lesbians shouldn't be married. I mean, that's the same thing. And the thing, I hate to bring, I just said I don't want to give her any more attention, but the fact that that's been brought up, you look over at this matter and you see that, I mean, that gives a door for them to open. Well, if she can stand up for that, then I'm going to stand up for this. This is my belief.
And we're it's an ongoing cycle, and we can't get out of it. But what we do have to get out of, this is a great conversation. I wish we could continue. We got to get out of here. We'll be right back with more What's Hot.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna...
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
Welcome back to What's Up. You know, it's a big topic that we've been discussing here on the show, and we're going to do it right now. The Republican debate, it was last week. It was thoroughly entertaining, I thought. So we're going to do a little recap of everything with our What's Up political panel, featuring our contributors Leanne Zaproni and Troy Combs, and Associate Professor of Speech and Communications here on Morehead State's campus, Miss Dr. Kathy Thomas.
Thank you.
So thank you guys for being
Glad to
here.
be here. Thank you.
We'll just dive right on in. Who do you think performed the best, the worst, overall? Troy, we'll start with you.
Okay, well, from what I mean, it seems the general consensus is that Fiorina won. Probably she made a lot of points. She came off very educated and very reasonable. She was definitely not as out there as some of the candidates. So she seemed to be the winner in my eyes. Just from what I saw, she was I think she performed the best as far as that goes.
I think she definitely got a bump from last week's debate. I mean, that's what all the polls are showing. But I think she still has some credibility issues in that she was fired from both Lucent and Hewlett-Packard, and she was unable to win the Senate seat in California last year as well. So I think she's got some, she may have come up in the polls, but I think she's got some real credibility issues, especially leadership issues.
Do you think that when picking a president, that it's someone that do they need to have the persona, or do you think they need to have the background in governing? There's Donald Trump, who's got a business background, versus John Kasich or Jeb Bush, who have governing backgrounds in a sense. So which one outdoes the other in a sense?
I think you need to have a combination of the two. I think if you're just like Trump and you have that personality that everyone's like drawn to at the moment, that'll last for so long, but when it gets down to business, then what do you have? You need that political background. But I think if you have so much political background and you don't really have that personality like driving you forward, then you're also going to fall through the cracks. So I think you need a good balance of them.
I would agree. I would think you would need a balance. I mean, if you're going to be the leader of the free world, you need a balance of both. I think business experience is something good to bring to the presidency. I think leadership skills, of course, are the necessity. But, there again, and Trump has made the point, he'll surround himself with really smart people, which is what Ronald Reagan did as well. I mean, he governed California, but, I mean, after all, he was an actor before he was governor of California and before he got into politics.
We're bringing up Trump a lot, and he's just the gift that keeps on giving, especially in this debate. I want to read some of his quotes from the night. He and Rand Paul kind of went at it at one point, and Rand had brought up the whole Carly Fiorina comment and said, and Trump fired back, said, "I never attacked him on his looks, but there's plenty of subject matter right there." On vaccines was a big topic during the debate, and he said, quote, "Just the other day, 2.5 years old, a beautiful child went to have the vaccine and came back, and a week later got a tremendous fever, got very, very sick, and now is autistic." So now it's bringing up the conversation that some people think vaccines cause autism, and he's getting a lot of heat for that. He's getting a lot of heat because he didn't stand up for President Obama when somebody at a rally had talked about him and called him un-American and said that he was a Muslim and all this. So at what point does Trump just need to stop talking?
Well, I think from day one he needs to stop talking. But I think that at some point, I mean, the thing about vaccines, I mean, scientifically that's been proven to be false. I mean, I think the CDC even has come out with a statement about how vaccines do not cause autism. And I think the first person who ever brought that up was Jenny McCarthy. Yeah, I mean, what credibility does she have about, so I don't know. I keep thinking he's going to flame out, but he's still in it.
Well, it's starting to happen. Just a CNN poll has him down 8 points to just 24% from the 32% earlier this month before the debate. So do you think that now maybe people are realizing, okay, enough's enough, we need to start getting serious about who we're going to pick as the Republican nominee.
Well, I think it's more people are watching the debates. They've heard all of the buzz that's been going on because it's been craziness. So I think more people are watching it, especially more women as well, because they've heard all the women's topics being talked about on there. So I think more people are listening in, and then he's getting a downfall because of that. It's not just the people who want that big change watching him that are voting for him now. It's everybody that's being part of that vote.
Well, too, we've been looking at the time that was taken up by each candidate, and obviously Trump is way over the amount of time that he should have been speaking. But do you think that the dramatics people are turned off to this dramatics in him talking so much? Do you think that that's the reason? What do you think about all of his, the fact that he said a 2-year-old child, all of these adjectives that he's putting in this, it's a little dramatic. What do you think about that and how it's coming through these polls?
I think people are loving it, honestly. I feel like they loved the fact that debate was a reality TV show and a train wreck. So I think that he's getting all of those votes from people who just want to see a huge change. They don't like the political correctness anymore, and I think that people are loving the reality TV show aspect of it. It's entertainment right now.
Do you think that will translate in the voting booth? Or do you think that that's just something that they're entertaining because it's entertaining?
I hope not.
I hope not too. I mean, I would hope that people would really listen to about issues and problems that face America in the next, 4 years and beyond 4 years. But I mean, it's really hard. I mean, he got 18 minutes and 43 seconds. It's really hard for people if you have, how many of them were there on the stage?
11 on the stage.
And it was 3 hours. I mean, that's really difficult for people to sit and listen to for 3 hours. I mean, it really got me. I mean, I found myself switching channels in between because it was very long. And Scott Walker yesterday encouraged more of the Republican candidates to get out of the race so that the party could come together. And I think that's probably a smart thing.
That's the smartest thing he's done.
Yeah,
I think so too. I think so too.
I want to just touch base on a couple of things. One was Carly Fiorina's big moment about Planned Parenthood saying, I dare Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama to watch these tapes, watch a fetus on the table, its heart beating, its legs kicking while someone says we have to keep it alive to harvest its brain. A lot of people are attacking her for that, saying that video doesn't exist. So I think with what you were saying with credibility, I think that could hurt her potentially. And also, I thought it was interesting, they all kept saying, when I debate Hillary, or when Hillary and I run against each other, they're assuming that she's already the nominee for the Democrats, and I don't think that's necessarily the case, especially the polls are showing if Joe Biden does run, she may not get the nomination.
She may not. She may very well not get the nomination if Joe Biden gets in. So I think it's a mistake for them to assume that it's going to be Hillary. I hope it is, but I think it's a mistake for them to assume that.
Yeah, they need to
I
prepare for her.
don't feel like they need to be focusing on her at all anyway. I think they need to be talking about themselves and their platform and leave her alone until it gets time to actually debate somebody.
That would be a smart thing for them to do too.
Well, that smart is the key term. Anyway, we thank our panel for stopping by. There's plenty of other debates coming up soon, so make sure you watch. Make sure you pay attention to the issues and stuff. Don't watch just for the dramatics and the reality TV effect of it. Watch for it because this is our country and it's our future at hand. Thank you all so much. Register to vote, that's a big thing too.
Yes, register to vote, please.
So thank you guys so much. When we come back, Miss Megan Boone is here to talk about the upcoming career fair. Don't go away. This is What's Up on MSN TV.
Hey guys, welcome back. So, whether we are willing to admit it or not, we're growing up and we're going to have to start adulting soon, which means we are going to have to start searching for jobs. But have no fear, because MSU's Career Service Center is always there to help. And here with us today to tell us about the upcoming career fair, we have Megan Boone and Kara Naylor. Welcome, you guys.
Thanks for having us. Excited to be on.
One man applause right here. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. All right, so for people who don't know what the career fair is or what it's about, will you just tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. The career fair is one of the largest events that we hold each semester. We've got 90 organizations coming to campus Tuesday, September 29th, so this coming Tuesday. It's from 10 until 1 on the 3rd floor of ADUC, and it's really just designed for students to network and meet with employers as well as graduate programs. And it's not just for seniors. That's one thing that I want to make sure that we get across.
Okay.
Underclassmen that are looking for internships, co-ops to develop some experience, while their students will find opportunities as well.
Now, I noticed that whenever you guys walked in, both of you dressed to the nines. You guys are dressed very, very
thank
well.
you.
Yes, we try.
So, when someone shows up to this career fair, what kind of clothing should they be wearing to make the best professional appearance to their future employers?
Sure. You want to handle that, Kara?
Sure. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wear a suit jacket for males and females if you can. If you need a suit jacket or pantsuit, they have that at the suit bank at the Career Services Center. And basically if you happen to not have that for males, you can wear khakis, you can wear a nice shirt, button down, ties,
You
things
look
of
very
that
nice,
nature.
for instance.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
there you go. That look right there.
I dressed myself. I called my mom and she told me what to wear. I'm just kidding.
She's a
I
wise
can dress
woman.
myself. I can dress myself.
But that's the basics.
So
of it.
basically, don't wear sweatpants.
Oh, please don't.
Exactly.
No sweatpants at the career fair, guys.
The career fair is all about making a first impression. Do you want to look like a slacker?
No,
No,
you don't.
want to look like a professional.
You do.
And so that's the image that we're going for.
All right.
Are bow ties okay?
I would say bow ties are okay. The director in the career center would say no bow ties.
Okay.
No bow ties.
Okay.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, I like my bow ties.
What businesses and corporations can students expect to see at the career fair?
It's a real mix. We've got over 90 registered. Actually, the best thing to do is take a look at our website. It's just moorheadstate.edu/career. Right on that homepage, you can click and see, but it ranges from hospitals, engineering firms, TV stations. We've got 2 TV stations that are going to be there. Graduate programs, law schools, medical schools, criminal justice, state police, prisons, social work agencies. Have I missed anything? Probably.
Oh, gosh.
Hospitals, I say that.
All
I mean,
major.
So a lot.
Yeah.
So
A
any
lot.
range.
Business, accounting firms.
All right. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. Remember, guys, that the career fair is Tuesday, September 29th on the 3rd floor of ADUC from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. We will be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. So this weekend I went and I visited my lovely Nana. Hi Nana.
Hi, Nana.
And she was kind enough to teach me how to make these delicious little cookies that I eat around Christmas time called Russian tea cakes. And they're delicious and they're really easy to make. There's not a lot of ingredients and we're gonna look at that right now. Hey guys, I am here with my wonderful Nana. Her name is Nana, she has no other name. And she's going to be teaching me how to make Russian tea cakes. They're my favorite. So, all right Nana, what do I gotta do first?
Okay, baby. We have all our ingredients pre-measured, time constraints, you know.
Okay.
You put these in there. The ingredients are a cup of margarine.
So both of these go?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll help you.
We like our butter.
Cup of margarine, half cup powdered sugar. That goes in like that. Teaspoon of vanilla.
Teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. Okay, and you're going to mix that all up. I didn't give you a spoon. Be right back.
We mix it.
Mix that all up. Mash it with the back of the spoon.
Mash it.
Yeah, chop it, mash it. Get it all mixed up. And when that's done, which it almost is.
Nana's better at this than I am.
Ricky. That looks pretty good. Good enough. The sugar's kind of mixed up. Okay, and in our dry ingredients we have 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour.
2 1/4 cups.
With 1/4 cup of salt. Pour that right in there. And we add 3/4 cup of finely chopped nuts. Simple. That's all the ingredients we have for this. That's it. Now you're going to mix that up with the spoon till it's nice and mixed, and then you're going to get in it with your hands.
Ooh, we're going to get messy here.
Yeah, buddy. I think I just use the hands.
Right now?
Yeah, just go for it.
Oh, I got flour everywhere. Should I scrape off some of this?
Yeah, nah, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
Like this. Squish it. You want it to get off. It's like Play-Doh. Get it like Play-Doh.
Ew.
There you go. You got it.
Feels really gross, guys, if you're wondering.
Oh, but it tastes so good.
That's pretty gross. It's pretty sticky.
Your aim is to get it all stuck together in one big blob.
Well, it's sticking to my hands
Well, that's
right
good.
now.
Okay,
So.
brush them off, and when it feels like it'll stick together, when most of the flour is absorbed, then you just pat it into one big tight blob. That looks good. Now wipe your hands off, and then blob it.
Blob
Like my
it.
terminology, blob it.
Oh, I threw some. Here we go.
You want me to blob it?
Yeah. Sure, Nana. My hands are a little.
There's a towel right there.
We'll let Nana blob it. Can I just eat it?
If you want.
There's no raw eggs.
I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm sure it tastes yucky. But
It tastes like wrapping tea cake.
Uncooked. Okay, do you see how it's sticking together now?
Sticking together.
Yeah.
Blob it.
Look, we got a blob going on. Okay, and when that's all into one big Play-Doh blob, our aim is to make it into little balls and put it on our trusty cookie sheet.
Cookie sheet.
You want to keep these about the same size so it'll cook evenly, but you just take a little bit of dough. Here, Ricky.
Okay, thank you.
Well, it's not going to work because you've got sticky hands, but try anyway. Put it into a little ball. You're going to press on it as you roll it.
Press
Get you
and
a little
roll.
Press and roll.
I'll just add to it.
Plop it on there.
Stickies.
And you will do that
Plop
for the
it.
entire pan of cookies. When you're done, you will put it in the oven at 400 degrees for 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes. And when you're finished, you take it out and let it cool to touch, and then you roll it in this trusty powdered sugar right here. This is not cooked yet, but you get the idea. When it comes out and it's cool, powdered sugar.
We like our sugar down here.
And when it's completely cooled, one more time in the powdered sugar. Don't eat that one, sweetie.
Okay.
And then when it's after 10 minutes, be right back. Da 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 da. Voila! Russian tea cakes. Yum yum.
They're my favorite.
I better move this or we will forget.
We always make them at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nana.
It's everybody's favorite. You're very welcome.
For showing everyone how to make Russian tea cakes.
Enjoy.
Stick around, guys.
Bye-bye.
Don't get enough What's Up when we're on the air? Well, now you can get us right on your cell phone,
On your tablet.
your laptop.
We're everywhere.
Like us on Facebook so you can join in on the What's Hot conversation.
Follow us on Twitter so you can see what's up everywhere.
Join us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes pictures and videos.
You can catch every episode of What's Up on msutv.net.
What's Up? We're everywhere.
All right, we are back on What's Up. We just saw Ricky and her Nana making these delicious cookies. We've got them right here. I don't know if we can, hopefully we can get a shot of how delicious these are. Ricky and Mike Jones are just going to town on them. Great show there, right there. That's what.
Already.
They're very powdery.
They're very powdery, very delicious. Mike Jones, thank you for guest co-hosting.
No problem. No problem at all. I just want to go ahead and say I already love your Nana. I haven't seen her. I haven't met her.
I made
but
these
I
ones.
love her.
You made these ones?
I made these ones today to bring
Look
on
what
the
you've
show.
done, Nana. You've taught Ricky how to bake.
You taught me how to bake, and I did good.
She's hysterical. I
I
loved
love
every
her.
second
She's
of
so
that
funny.
piece. All right. Well, we thank Mike Jones. We thank all of our guests for stopping by. We thank Nana. Oh, by the way, speaking of grandmothers, I have to mention my grandmother did my laundry last weekend. She was very offended that I did not mention that last week during the show. Yes, I'm that guy that has his family do his laundry because he can't. Anyway, next week is a big show that Ricky's partially in charge of, and I'm terrified of it.
Yeah.
So we'll see that. You'll be able to see that exclusively on msutv.net and stuff. So and then Mike Jones will be back next week as well to fill in. Austin,
Boo.
Austin, feel better.
Please.
Yeah, we miss you.
We miss you.
I miss you. I had to stand up here with Mike Jones
You
the
miss
whole
these
time.
good cookies.
You did miss these good cookies. Here, Austin. I'll bring Austin Okay, we're gonna go before things
I
get
got powdered
messy.
sugar in your face.
All right.
You get.
Until next time, always stop to listen to What's Up? Here, Austin. Austin, here's a cookie. Here, Austin.
For more on What's Up, visit msutv.net.